made an access hole. Bless your heart, Honda. Fucking hair. Gimme. Don't tell me I gotta take those off too. Screwdriver has been acquired. Hello. We are changing the oil today, and there's a very bad design on this machine here, and oil went everywhere. Gimme. Oh, there it goes. Just needed a little motivation. Do you want to come off too? Everyone wants to go with it. You know what? We're all just gonna come off together. One big party. What is that? I gotta make sure this is clean. I don't want to leave all that under there. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Change Oil ASMR with Cody. It's Monday, about noon almost. Just changing the oil on this. I thought I'd blow out this housing in here because I haven't done it in over a year. I'm super lazy when it comes to looking at stuff that isn't a computer screen. Might be loud for a second. can hardly step around over here. So much stuff in the way. It's actually really clean for a year. What are you guys up to today? I'll move this a little bit so you can see. Hello, Italy. We're at in Italy. I live here in Central Oregon, and one of my customers has a house in Venice, right on the water. This is my little squeegee I made out of trash. It's actually really clean in there. Believe it or not, I don't get a lot of dust into my machine when I operate, because when I operate, it's not as windy during that part of the day. So I guess I get pretty lucky. Oh shit, don't dip in the oil. At least it's getting a good wipe down and lubricated. All the paint's getting a good hit. Should I look right in here and blow the air hard? I should probably get the fuck out of the way. Holy shit. What is all that? Should probably put this back on. For the moment, get the hell in there. That's stepping the right way. I do you not want to sit down? There it goes. Oh, don't go in the oil. I'm like, yeah, guys, there's not much dust in my machine. Proceeds to blow out giant fucking chunks of dirt. I lied. Where is that? Yeah. Spray this out. Let's wipe this out again. Oil fucking everywhere. Just get oil on fucking everything. Oil's good for you. It came out of the ground. God made the ground, so it's God's juice. Just so happens to lubricate motors. What do you know? I heard online, I think on YouTube once, that the oil in a hummingbird joints, bioengineered, cannot be artificially replicated. And I think there's some oil in our elbow that's the same. Now what I was gonna do here is see if, yep, there's a bunch of oil for the block now. Great. I could have sprayed oil all over my face. I could get it pretty good with the air. Oh, that's where there's a little groove under the block in here full of dirt. Oh boy. messy. Looks like some cooling fins. Those things have not been doing their job. Full of dirt. Not only was it full of dirt, then the oil ran all under it. Now it's oily dirt. Wonderful. Doesn't clean very well. I was gonna blow air into the oil reservoir here. Let's see if it comes out. See if we can't purge the old oil out. That's kind of moving. I don't think I have very much air pressure left. Okay, that side is all clean. Move over here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. What are you up to today? Elbow grease, dinosaur juice. Yeah, it's dinosaur juice. Pretty much. Call it how you want, Buttercup. I need some kind of stick. Believe it or not, wood makes a great squeegee. Maybe I should have been a doctor. Damn it. The oil only went to about here. Making that all nice and dirty. I should probably get a bigger air cannon and blow this thing off more often. I saw a really nice one at the hydraulic shop where I got one of my hoses made. They got like a big air cannon. It's like 2 feet long. We're gonna fill up the truck after this. Oh shit, don't go in there. You idiot. Now the motor's gonna explode. You know what I'll do? Is I'll pee in the top and it'll clean it out. You know what's funny about the internet is anyone can show their face on the internet, but to an audience, people think like you better be a professional. Shut up. You better be a professional at everything you do once you're on the internet, right? Well, it's also a learning place and a learning curve. It's not like everyone on the internet, or everyone that watches people on the internet expects people to be an ex-teacher or military trained or government worker or 15 years of experience. Some people can, you can post whatever you want. Like no one required Mr. Beast to be a professional or have a professional experience when he started, because that wouldn't make any sense for his niche. But when you do something that other people know, hopefully this doesn't make a giant mess. I haven't taken this off in over a year. Oh shit. We might have to use a belt. No, I'm not taking this off to pee yet. If you haven't seen this trick, that's gonna go that way, so we need to go like this. This is one of the best ways to get off an oil filter, if this works. Way better than a oil filter wrench, which I probably don't have one that's small enough for this. So get it like that. Now watch it not work. Oh, there it goes. I just popped my glove. Damn it. Somehow, I've done that more times on every oil filter I've ever taken off than any tool they make. And you can flip it around and go either way you want. I feel like Matt Rife right now, doing my first stand-up. What are you guys up to? All right, we got the new oil filter. Off with the old. I can just drain like that for a second. Got some oil on my tools, hell yeah. You know what's funny is when you only have one air gun and you need an air gun to blow off your air gun. Yes, your way, dude. Knowledge is powerful, pretty useless if all you know is how to do one thing though. Yeah, for real. I've actually met people like that, like a doctor or like a surgeon, that's like their whole life, and they literally have to pay everyone to do everything else in their life. If their wife doesn't do it all, like to hang a picture on the wall, they have to hire a handyman. Not that they can't learn it or do it, it's just that they don't really care and they have such an excess of money that they would just rather hire someone. So, but you feel that, I felt that attitude or that energy from someone that kind of felt almost like at a loss or lack, that they weren't like the guy that could hang the picture and keep a good job, or like when it's not expected. You can't expect a brain surgeon who's in 18-hour surgeries every 3 days be a handyman at home and be a good cook and be a good dad and be present. It's like, pick your poison. No one's expecting you to be an Olympian at life. It's pretty understandable. For instance, both of my parents aren't entrepreneurs and they don't really like the idea of me trying to run my own business, which is what I'm doing alone right now with the help of my grandpa financially. And because they had bad experiences as kids with entrepreneurial parents that were never home, didn't go to soccer, football games, missed birthdays, would rather be at work. Will you stop pissing out oil? I'm trying to get this new filter on. And so my parents have a bad experience with entrepreneurship. And I didn't as a child because my dad had a good job and my mom worked on and off when she needed to. So I didn't want to be an entrepreneur when I was a kid. I wanted to be like, I was your typical fifth grader that was like president or firefighter or some shit, typical American white boy. Hugh Hefner. Actually, it's funny, when I was 16 or like 13, I told my dad I wanted to be a career criminal, watching too many Italian job bank robberies. He said, good luck. You only get caught once. You only get to fail at your job one time. But when I became an entrepreneur was probably, I was your typical 13-year-old that went and traded baseball cards and Pokemon cards and Pogs. Wasn't it Pog? The tube of Pogs, make money that way. But the real entrepreneur came out of me when I was 19. My grandma told me about an idea she had for a problem, or she told me about a problem she had with walking canes. And I guess I don't need this anymore, really. At her retirement home. So that is really when it all started. The actual, oh, why did I put that there? Business side of me and inventions and college and so forth. Oh my God, do you guys see this? Look where they put the fill oil. What the fuck? They do this all the time. If they would have just scooted the motor out till the plug was out here, you son of a bitch. That's why I brought 2 funnels. God dang. So it says it takes 2 quarts, 2.1 quarts. But I brought, and I only got 2. But it was low. I was super low on oil. So it's gonna have more than, at 2 quarts, it's gonna have more than it did. That's for damn sure. Was that tight enough? What do you think? Was that tight enough, Chet? Nope. Now it is. Oh man, hair. Oh, don't go in the oil. Hair is sure annoying. I gotta get my hair cut. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, tell me if you think I should get my hair cut. If you guys want to see it short before I get too old. I don't think you guys have seen it short. I kind of started social media with it long. Okay. We're just gonna do one. You gotta make sure you don't go too, oh shit, you son of a bitch. You gotta make sure you don't go too fast with these little engine reservoirs, because the little reservoir can fill up and backflow out of your filter, as I just get fucking oil everywhere. They didn't make that thing very deep where this funnel goes. I'm feeling it. Why am I standing all funny? Stand like a man. Oh, see, I just did it. Fuck you. You son of a bitch. Barely put quarter cup in, and it fills up the fucking reservoir. You son of a bitch. Just got oil everywhere. Oh well, oil's good, right? Lubes up things. Diddy used oil. Motors use oil. Oh, this electrical connector is going to use some oil. That's not going to light on fire. The starter got some oil in it. Hell yeah. Everybody gets some fucking oil today. Why don't we just have a little sip? If you don't make a mess doing work, then fuck off. I don't want to know you. One time I was working on my diesel. I had a Cummins like four years ago. And that thing was messy as fuck to work on because it's always leaking something. And my friend came over and I had black gloves on working on it. He goes, "You better never work on my truck with gloves on." I said, "I wouldn't work on your truck without gloves. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here." Where'd the lid go? Ugh, this guy. Now, while that first quart settles, I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I think we got some tobacco to smoke. We can put on my little cover. Oh, well, what's going on, guys? Cut your own hair. Someone said to do that. Cut it with a chainsaw. Reverse. I'm on Pogs. You remember Pogs, Jost? I'm on selfie mode, so everything's going to be backwards to you guys. I don't know. I can't cut my own hair. The haircut I want is too cool and technical. It's the new hippity hoppity in town haircut. Where the hell are all my tools? Ugh. Did I bring 2 wrenches? Damn, look at that. I got pro mode on today. I got 2 custom setup wrenches right now. Even though yesterday I literally broke my sunglasses and I left them on the fucking machine up there and crushed them with a log. Right, let's get you on here now. This thing went like this. Why the fuck would you put that stupid fucking hose guide like that? I can't even snap it back up on there, you little cunt. Oh, excuse me. Just totally got canceled. Fuck. Better go work at McDonald's. You guys want to hear something crazy? So on my YouTube reels or shorts, excuse me, someone commented, I think he was older, probably older than me, it sounded like 30 to 40 years old. The guy's like, me and my friends all have a bet going that you're gonna give up YouTube. I think that was like what the comment said. I'm like, wow, imagine a bunch of grown men sitting at a cafe that run chainsaws or wherever the fuck they meet up at, the burrito shop or the fucking gay dildo store, all I care. They all have a bet going on about someone that has 6,000 subscribers on social media. And YouTube is my least performing platform because it's the hardest to grow on. I got like 10K on TikTok, 30K on Facebook, and 20K on Instagram. And I'm not boasting at all. I did not expect to even get a following from my content, really. It was just a test. And it worked. And now it's actually struggling again. After even getting followers, you can stop growing. Just piss off a bunch of old men that start betting against you. I just thought, man, that's funny to me how I'm like, hell yeah, I got people betting money against me to quit YouTube. I'm like, that means someone in that group, bless their heart, believes in me and is probably like, I'll bet for him. And they're going to win. Because I got a bunch of new content coming that is going to do way better on YouTube long form. That goes into more of the lifestyle, my story, and things like helping out people that are starting and in firewood and use chainsaws. So I just thought that was pretty funny how people are betting, unless the guy was just saying that to be weird, but it was funny. Regardless, there's the lid. I like to keep the lids and and stuff around of these so that I could just put the used oil right back in it, even though half of that went on the ground because of that design. Do you see the design I'm talking about now? Look at the drain plug. It's way back here and it has to drip all over this. If they would have just either cut a hole or moved it so it was out here, I got to make a 10-inch extension now to compensate for that, which they used to make them, but I went to the Honda dealer today and they didn't have one. I couldn't find it. So now we got to check the oil. Smoke a little Becca. Check the oil. I was really nervous why my dipstick wasn't working when I first went to check the oil. Look at this. These machines get left out in the rain where they get made. It got super rusted. I should go scrape that off or wire wheel it. It was so stuck in there the first time. I had to hold the cage and yank this out with pliers because it was so hard on it. Now this should only be half full, which probably won't register on the dipstick here. Nope. Let me try it one more time. It's only got 1 of 2 quarts in it, so it's not going to register on the dipstick. It probably needs 1.5 quarts or so. Man, that is some sludgy shit down in there. It needs 1 or 2 that's going to stay. 1 to 1.5 quarts to register. Make sure you shake your oil. Get all the additives on the bottom shook up. Not. What an idiot. Nice and slow there, cowboy, because you already overfilled it, you fucking asshole. I'm the owner and the only employee, so we get in a lot of arguments. The owner's a dick, and my employee's a retard. It's a very fine balance of a relationship. Oops, see, you just did it again. God damn it. He never learns. The employee fucks up, and the owner immediately has to come out and kick his ass. Son of a bitch. That one I caught it in time, though. Thank the fucking Lord. Okay. Now we check the oil again. So I put a new air filter in it yesterday. It's got a new oil filter. I'm going to do the fuel filter another time because I'm afraid that line is trashed. So once I try to fuck with that line, it's going to be game over for that fuel line, which is garbage stock shit anyways. Will you go in your hole? Now that's 1.5 quarts. It calls for 2. Yeah, now we got some oil on there. Oh, you can't see that. Boom. We're going. That's about how full it was last time. So it was low by half a quart. I'll put another splash in there. Oh, you jackass! You better not. You wouldn't believe how sensitive these fucking reservoirs are. On that side, it's about the same size as this copper here, and that gets full of oil before it can go down into the motor, and it was up to here, and then it comes out there. Bad. Very bad. So don't be a fucking idiot. As my brother likes to say. I forgot. I brought my idiot to work. I forgot to leave him at home. There's a funny joke I heard a long time ago. It said, I got to work and my boss said, leave your problems at the door. So I grabbed him and I put him outside the door. We've all had a boss like that. All right, she's looking much better now. Give it another, looks like it's going to take all 2 probably. Another little sip. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go till the dipstick shows that it's on the second dot, the high, not the low. And I'm going to go crank it and then probably let it start for 30 seconds. Turn it off, let it rest for 2 minutes, come back and check it. Get some dog hair in the lid. Where is that mutt? Log! Log! Hey! Log! Get over here! Just put you inside, you fucker. You stay over here. God damn it. They eat dogs in some countries. Lay down. Lay down. They're going inside. Fuckhead. I hate worrying about my dog. I don't have a fence here, so I get worried about these fucking Karens nowadays will pick up a dog in 2 seconds and want to keep it or some shit. Steal my fucking dog. Ooh, look how buttery clean that is. Mm-hmm. Like some vegetable oil. Dinosaur juice. We probably got about a little over 1.5 quarts. God, that's one stubborn thing. Think this is fucking walk around, do what you want? Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're about to start splitting some wood soon here. Getting there almost. Drip some oil everywhere. Everything needs a little bit of oil now and then. Okay, another drinky poops. Some oil. That should be good. We barely have any left in there. We'll go crank it, let it start. We'll go start the chainsaw. I'm gonna have to restart the live, so to say that we're making firewood or the algorithm will be like, you're dumb and we're not gonna show it to anyone. Now she's gonna run all purty and happy. Purr like a kitten. Get all my tools. Oh, probably should put the dipstick back in where you belong. Oil, get the fucking oil everywhere. Smoke more tobacco. Okay. See how much gas we got in the chainsaw. Go away. Okay, you guys can come with me. There's someone else cutting. Hear him? I went to my old work today, and my old boss was like, the internet's a mean place. I said, oh, trust me, I know. What in the hell? How am I supposed to get this back up, Log? If you guys are new here, my dog's name is Log. So I'm not just calling him Dog. I'm not being a weirdo. Isn't it? Log. Log, come here. Log. Now he doesn't listen. Give up on the 400 bucks. Why would you give up? That's all you got. What 400 bucks? What 400? All right, we're gonna go over here, start the chainsaw, let it warm up, and go start the tractor, let it warm up, come back, start the machine, let it warm up. Go ahead and start me up, let me warm up. So before you put it on full choke, make sure your chain brake is on. Pull twice, be nice. Now we're gonna go full choke. Okay. Now we got the chainsaw warming up. We got the oil change in the machine. We got new air filter, new oil filter. We're gonna go full choke, tank-a-dank. Go check it out, make sure it's not exploding. I'm a fucking bird. There's an old caddy. Gonna get that going again this winter. Got the old 78 Chevy, 84 Jeep. Backup home in case of apocalypse. Tractor. Everything good, George? This is Anakin the Mannequin coming to you on TikTok Live soon. We're doing TikTok shop and such. Let the pigtails go away and fire. All right, tractor's warming up, machine's warming up, truck's already warm. This is the 1991 7.3 Ford IDI non-turbo F450, but back then they called them the F Super Duty. Came with the roto beams, just got all new tires on it, in front shocks. She's doing wonderful. All right, let's go. I gotta find my safety glasses. I'm gonna put on some yellow safety glasses for now. Kaboom. Grab my gloves. Kaboom. Hope you guys are chilling, having a good Monday. In a little bit here, I'm going to close this live and restart it. So we'll see you in the next couple minutes here. Thanks for the love, appreciate it. I usually leave my saw on because it cools better running, but okay, so we got some logs cut. We'll grab the tractor, grab the 10 footers, put them on here. This thing's ready to go. Choke off. Let the hydraulic fluid warm up by running that. Here's some leftover wood from last production. Alright guys, I will be right back. I'm going to restart the live with a different thumbnail and description. See you in a little bit. We'll fill up this truck full of wood. Thanks for hanging out, watching my oil. See you in a little bit.